Good evening, everyone. It's Friday evening. It's the Dynamite Show on a Friday night. What do y'all think about that? Had a little CCR playing for you to start the show off. Please let me know if you're in the chat, if you can hear me, if you can see me good. We always like to know that. We got a few with us already tonight. I hope y'all enjoyed the tune. Please let me know if you enjoyed that. A little CCR there. I'm sure Great Farmer Freelance, who's with us right now, enjoyed that, as well as Po' Boy Adventures and Bearded Eagle. Good to see y'all. 5x5, they say. All right. It's finally Friday. Exactly right. And we usually do a Wednesday night stream, and that's all cool and all. But, tonight we decided to do it. We had it scheduled for Wednesday night. We decided not to do it Wednesday night and just go for Friday. And we'll see how things go. We might go a little longer tonight. You never know. Sometimes, on Wednesday nights we try to get in bed as early as possible, but that's just the way it is. So how's everyone doing tonight? We got Great Farmer Freelance with us. Like I said, Po' Boy Adventures is here as well. My buddy from right here in Kentucky, and Bearded Eagle. And there is Dobson, Willie Dobson. Good to see you there, brother. Appreciate you being here. Jefferson Einstein's with us. Good to see you there, brother. How you doing? It's all going well here in Kentucky, Jefferson. Thanks for asking. And old Willie says, "What's up?" I can't do it as well as you, Willie, but I tried anyway. Hillbillies United. All right, there you go. Hey, that sounds like a good YouTube channel right there. We could do a collab one day, Willie, and be Hillbillies United. There you go. Everybody doing well tonight? Sounds good. All right. But yeah, we got a decent show for you tonight. Got a few things to talk about. And first and foremost, some of y'all might have seen it, and we've been talking about it here in the last few weeks about how I, along with some other great content creators in the bushcraft and wilderness survival community, are over there on Roku on a new platform over there, a new channel, a new network. It's called GOTV. So if anybody has Roku on their TVs or whatever, check that out. Just search GOTV, and you'll see a logo that says Campfire Chef, GOTV. That's called the Great Outdoors TV, guys. And right now there is a bushcraft and wilderness survival channel. I got some videos over there, other great content creators. Dutch Blackfeather, he's heading that up. And, of course, he's live streaming right now over on Instagram. He's got his thing going on there. But he's one of the content creators. There is numerous others. There's one called Adventures with Spackman. He's right here on YouTube as well. There's Bark Eater Outdoors, Adirondack American, a lot of great channels. JTD Outdoors, who messaged me earlier today on Facebook saying he couldn't make it to the live stream, although most of the time he's able to be here, but he's going out on a overnighter camping. Captain Jack, what's going on, brother? How you doing? All right. And there's my other good buddy right there, my cousin-in-law right there, Nathan Bowman, right here in the house, from right here in East Kentucky as well. Good to see you. Actually right, prayers for the officers and families. Exactly right. Yeah. Po' Boy said, "Good to see everyone. Got to remember the fellow officers that lost their life in the shoot out in East Kentucky this week." Yeah, that was rough. That was rough. I hate to hear that. Seems like a lot of shootings and things like that going on these days. You just never know. But, yeah, we were talking about Roku TV and, some good things going on there. A platform, it's actual TV. It's kind of like YouTube because we kind of are able to upload our own content. We can take content from YouTube and upload it right over there, which it's all cool. We have total control of our content over there. And, people can view it over there. And then there's ad revenue to where, a person later on, can can make some money doing that as well. So it's all good. But yeah, so check that out if you can. If you have Roku, just search GOTV. That's all you got to do. Yeah, and don't forget to smash that like button. We got 7 in the house. Good deal. Good deal. All right. But yeah, streaming on Friday night. A lot of times there's a lot of live streams on Friday night, I believe. And you never know, really from one night to the next who might be streaming or live streaming. My good friend, Big Matt, Outdoors with Big Matt. I'm not sure if he's with us tonight. If you are, Big Matt, give me a holler. Tell me you're here. But he likes to live stream. He does a lot of good live streams over there. Good following over there. He's come up way fast. Not too long ago, he was approaching me, asking me if I thought he should try to, get a YouTube channel going. And I said, sure, brother. If that's what you want to do, I mean, I believe you can do it. You can get, he used to cut, he'd come in the chat a lot before he ever had a channel and this, that, and the other, and we'd talk behind the scenes and things. And so check out Outdoors with Big Matt. Anybody in the house that don't have Big Matt, check him out. Anybody that don't have Great Farmer Freelance or Po' Boy Adventures or Bearded Eagle or Dobson's Explicit Channel or Captain Jack or anybody that's here with us tonight, check these channels out. Not sure if I have a moderator in the house with me tonight, but if not, you can always search these channels out and you can find them pretty easy right there on YouTube. But Big Matt is going strong. He's actually doing some live streaming over there on Instagram now, which is cool. It's all good. It's all great. Yeah, just check him out. So we got, all kinds of great things going on. Let's check up with the chat here just a little bit. But yeah, if you're in the chat, I always tell everyone, if you're here with me and you're not saying much, I always encourage you just to say hello, howdy, whatever it might be. We're just a good, positive vibe community here. Like to keep good, positive things going on. A lot of times there's a lot of drama when it comes to this YouTube thing. I've dealt with that some so far on my journey. And if you haven't yet on your journey, you will. That kind of comes along with it. You just kind of just brush your shoulder off, take it with a grain of salt and just drive on. Because, my motto is you got to have drive to survive. You all hear me say that again later on tonight. But it's kind of like my sign-off deal. But, it's all good. So I'll always be positive and things will always look up for you. We have a new person, or not new person, but Arkansas Bushcrafter is here with us. I know I've seen him here. He's the ghost viewer. That's all right. We appreciate you jumping in here and telling us that and saying howdy. Arkansas Bushcrafter is another good channel. Check him out if you will. I have watched some stuff that he's put out there, and it's all good. It's real good. But we're going to talk to you a little bit about something here. Got a little magazine thing here, and Nathan Bowman will know what I'm talking about here. Here in my hometown, we have our telephone company is called Mountain Telephone, and this is the little publication they put out. But there's a little article in here I wanted to try to just touch on, and it's got to do with a county close by me. Not far at all, but it's called Elliott County. A lot of people might have known the late great country singer Keith Whitley. Well, he was from there. He was born and raised there in Elliott County. The county seat or the town of Elliott County is called Sandy Hook, Kentucky. And hello, Dwayne Stewart. Good to see you, Squirrel. He said hello. Good to see you there, brother. But yeah, there's a place there in Elliott County called the Laurel Gorge, and it's a nice little hiking trail and this, that, and the other. But I'm going to read just a little bit about what's going on there, about the old bridge that they used to have. It talks going on saying, Elliott County Judge Executive Myron Lewis remembers what it felt like as a kid riding along what he used to call the bridge in the curves. the local nickname for the old Laurel Gorge Bridge, a 1930s era iron structure that kept the county connected. It was a narrow and a little bit scary when you met up with a coal truck or a logging truck coming from the opposite direction. But the view was beautiful. You could look down on the backwater of the Little Sandy River, and there was great fishing under the bridge. As time moved on, however, the old bridge deteriorated and a modern bridge went in above it. Plans to restore the old bridge either lost funding or interest, or both, and the historic structure was about to undergo demolition. But Lewis knew the county couldn't let that happen. I came into office in January 2019. I got a phone call in April or May of that year saying the state might close the bridge. So I called 3 magistrates, some elected officials, and had them meet me on that bridge. They studied the beauty of the views from the bridge that wrapped around Laurel Curves and served as a gateway to Laurel Gorge. They considered the fact that the bridge formed an easy connection for tourists going from the beauty of Laurel Curves to the county's primary tourist attraction, Laurel Gorge Cultural Heritage Center. It was vital because one side of the bridge is just as important as the other side when it comes to tourism. But just reading that a little bit there, talking about that, a little bit of history there, and you can see right there the picture of the old iron bridge, and right there's some trails that are going around the Laurel Gorge area. But it is a beautiful area, and I suggest that if you're ever in that area to check it out. We have a lot of great places like that here in East Kentucky and different places. We have that. We have the Red River Gorge, which is close by, and the Natural Bridge State Resort Park, which is just a natural sandstone structure that looks like a bridge. And, you can hike up to it, different things like that. If you don't feel like hiking, there's a sky lift that goes to it. So it's all good. Yeah, still a good fishing spot. I'm sure it is. Never heard of Keith Whitley? For some reason, I think you might be oh, there you go. You say it best when you say nothing at all. I know. Okay. Yeah, you know Keith Whitley. And that's another thing right here at East Kentucky. Along Highway 23, US 23, here in Kentucky, they call that the Country Music Highway. And, of course, there's Keith Whitley. There's Ricky Skaggs. There's Loretta Lynn. Dwight Yoakam. Patty Loveless, numerous others, and most recently is the guy that just won the latest American Idol. He's from right close by in Lawrence County, Kentucky. I can't think of the last name, but I know the first name is Noah, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, so a lot of rich country music history here in East Kentucky. Yeah, you know that highway. You know US 23. All right. Good deal, Dobson. All right. But, yeah, since it's Friday night, I mean, not sure how many people might have a question for me, but, sometimes we do a little Q&A. You can ask me anything. It doesn't have to pertain to the outdoors or survival, prepping, or anything like that. But, the title of the stream is where I come from. Now, I tell you that I live right here in East Kentucky and have been raised from a child here in East Kentucky. But to be truthful, and some of y'all might already know this because I have mentioned it before, but I was actually born in Opelika, Alabama. My dad, he is a local veterinarian here in the county that I live in right now. He's 71 years old and still practicing, which is phenomenal. And he was going to vet school down there at Auburn University. The Auburn Tigers, right? War Eagle. There you go. But which Opelika is nearby Auburn, and I was born right there, Lee County, Alabama, Opelika. So that's where I come from. So where do y'all come from, guys? You know what I'm saying? That's the title of the stream, and just letting you a little tidbit of information there. That's where I come from. I mean, I'm proud to be an East Kentuckian. I mean, and I say that I am because I am. All my family are from East Kentucky. My mom, my dad, just happened to be born down there in Alabama because Dad was going to school down there. But, that's just how it goes. And my older sister, she was born there as well. Now I have 2 other siblings, and they were born right here in Kentucky because we had already moved back by then. Noah Thompson. There you go, Nathan. He was telling me the last name of the young man that won this past American Idol. Good singer, real good voice. I have watched some of the stuff there, and does a real good job. So I guess there's no questions. Captain Jack said they are from somewhere way north in Michigan. Michigan's a good place. I got a good friend that lived in Michigan most of his life. I used to work out on the river as a deckhand, and he was a co-worker of mine, a fellow deckhand. He lived in a place called Ypsilanti, Michigan. But see, his family was right here in East Kentucky, in around Inez, Kentucky, Pike County, Kentucky, Martin County, Kentucky, in that area. But his dad moved off to Michigan to work, in the vehicle plants, like the Ford motor plants, a place like that. A lot of people in this area moved up there to work in those factories and stuff to, be able to, afford the things they need, during that time. Guys, check it out. Y'all see that name in the chat? That's Caden Roseberry right there. That's my nephew. He says, "Hey, Uncle Heath." He joined us. Good to see you there, Caden. Appreciate you being here. If you see above you there's Nathan Bowman, your cousin there. Thanks for jumping in here. And all the way from Australia, there is Miss Amanda. Good to see you there. How you doing? Good evening, everybody. I believe that's Bernie Sanchez. How you doing there, Bernie? Good to see you. Dwayne Stewart says, lived in Florida for almost 30 years, but I'm a purebred hillbilly from West Virginia. I miss the mountains. You miss the mountains. That's something. If you live away, in the plains, in the flatlands, in the swamps, maybe in Florida or whatever it might be. Howdy to you, Bernie. There's Beantown Bushcraft just joined us too. Good to see you there, brother. Appreciate you jumping in here. Good deal. Make sure you hit that thumbs up, guys. If you just popped in here, we always like to have that happen. Or if you want to hit it down, that's fine too. It's all good. It's a reaction. But yeah, the mountains are great. Appalachian Mountains, Blue Ridge Mountains, Allegheny, Adirondack, whatever it might be. Rocky, Smoky. The mountains are good. Good place to be. Amanda said freezing cold, but she's good. All right. Born and raised in Western Australia. All right. Good deal. Everybody saying hit that like button. Yeah, do that. And speaking of thumbs up or thumbs down or reaction, whatever it is, that brings us to the next point of business that we've been talking about, discussing, and promoting for the last month and a half or so. But next week will be the night, and we'll actually have it on Wednesday night, because July 6th, which will be next Wednesday night, is the anniversary, the 1-year anniversary of this Dynamite Show. Now, we're calling it the Dynamite Show. Not too long ago, we was calling it Dynamite Wednesday night because we were on Wednesday nights. But as you see, tonight, we're on Friday. So, we changed it up a little bit. It's now called the Dynamite Show because you never know when we might have the show. It could be a Wednesday. It could be a Friday. It could be a Saturday. It could be a Sunday. It could be a Monday. Who knows? But anyway, what we're going to do on the anniversary show, if we can get 75 reactions, whether it be a thumbs up or a thumbs down, whatever it might be. Hopefully it's all 75 thumbs up. We're going to show you why we're born to boogie on that night. If we can get it within 10 minutes past the 8 o'clock hour when we go live, we're going to dance. 75 thumbs up. So I want everybody in here tonight to share this out. Let people know if you're going live, if you're live streaming somewhere, or if you're in a live stream with someone, let that chat know that Frontier Survival, Mr. Heath Ward, will be showing you why he's born to boogie next Wednesday night, July 6th, if we can get 75 thumbs up. Guys, do you think we can do it? That's what I want to know. Not too long ago, back last fall, we wanted 50 thumbs up, and we done the Carlton dance. Guys, you remember the Carlton dance from Fresh Prince of Bel-Air? Well, we done Heath's version of the Carlton dance. It might have not been spot on, but you can go back and check that out. It's still right there on the channel. So we was able to get 50, so can we get 75? Just let me know. What do you think? Has anybody joined us? Jesse Lopez talking about cornbread and chicken. I know what he's talking about there, where I come from. There you go. Good old song there by Alan Jackson. I was going to play that song at the beginning, but we decided to change it up a little bit, and we played a little Creedence Clearwater Revival. The old Green River song. I love that song. Beantown Bushcraft said congrats on 1 year. Yep, thank you. Oh, Jesse Lopez says YouTube don't show thumbs down numbers no more. Well, that's a good deal. So we want 75 thumbs up. Next week, 10 minutes past the hour, 8 o'clock, and we'll get up and show you why we're born to boogie. But yeah, we've been talking about that for the last month and a half, so I'm excited to do it. You know, excited about a lot of things. We talked about the Roku channel earlier. Or not the Roku channel, but the Roku platform, and how we're on the GOTV, Great Outdoors TV deal. And right now they just have a Bushcraft and Wilderness Survival channel on there, but they're thinking about doing some different things, some barbecue and some campfire cooking channel. Maybe later on a fishing channel, Jesse Lopez Outdoors. So, you know, look for that. I'll keep you posted on that. If you have any... you know, if you think you might be interested in something like that, Jesse. But it's just in the thing is just in its infancy right now. But, like I said, that, you know, we found out the other day, now when you search for GOTV right before the launch, you know, there's a few other channels with that name as well, GOTV. Well, it was like 3 or 4 spots down on the search. When you search that, now it's number 1. So now it's got like a 5-star rating after only a week. And like I said, there's a lot of great content creators, 30 or so, putting content on that. So, you know, if you don't have anything to do and you have access to Roku, you know, just search GOTV and you can check it out. Let's just somebody's Aerosmith and Van Halen. Thank you very much, Beantown. Yeah, it is cool. Yeah, sometimes when you get away with, you get away from, I don't know exactly how to put this, but you get away from some negative stuff. And we talked about that earlier, how we always want to keep a positive vibe going on with this channel. You can say we're family friendly. You can say whatever. Maybe we are. You know, we don't, you know, like to, you know, there's some channels out there that like to cuss, swear, things like that. And that's fine. That's all right. And, you know, Willie Dobson, I was in his chat there early this morning, and he called me a nice guy, and I appreciate that. You know, there's times where I might not always be nice, you know, because, you know, sometimes, you know, if you come up this holler here unannounced and we don't know you, you know, we might, you know, try to check you out and see what's going on. And then, you know, there might be you know, I'll still try to be nice as I can be, but you know, for the most part, I am a nice guy, you know. And So there you have it, But the good positive stuff is what I'm all about, trying to do the best I can. I like. Jefferson said he likes cussing, but he tries to contain himself. Well, there you go. I mean, as a carpenter, as a construction worker, a contractor, Jefferson, I'm sure there's times where cussing is involved. I can see that. Where I myself work at a hardware store and a lumber company where I deal with a lot of different contractors and things here in this area, and yeah, sometimes they get a little disgruntled. If they come in and say, sometimes we're out of stock of stuff. And they come in and they say they want an 8-foot 2x4, and I'm like, man, I won't have none until maybe Tuesday. They're like, man, what's going on? So you probably deal with that, and then deal with homeowners or business owners or whatever. Yeah, are you in commercial or residential type construction? I can't remember, but what's this? Dwayne Stewart. He says it's been a pleasure to meet you and all the other folks in here. I enjoyed being here, but I got to get. But I will be back for the next one. You all have a great one. All right, brother. Yeah, just always watch for it. I'll always schedule the live streams, and you'll be able to, hit that notification to where you can be notified to when I go live, this, that, and the other. Appreciate the subscription. Have you ever been here before, Dwayne? I'm not sure, but I do appreciate you being here. I'm not sure how you found me. I always do like to know that, how one might find someone, a channel, this, that, and the other. Sometimes I can find out. Beantown says he swears like a prison inmate who retired from the Navy. I mean, we all do. It happens. Sometimes, sometimes you just, but to me, when it comes to, to me, I feel like I'm just on TV. And now with the Roku platform, we couldn't do any type of swearing on that because that's all network stuff. Well, you just never know. A lot of times when I'm filming something, I'll mess up or something like that, and something might slip. It is what it is. Doggone son of a Sith Lord. Oh boy. Okay, Jefferson's saying most residential these days, but most of the cussing I have to do is inanimate objects. It's just normal to cuss. Well, there you go. Sometimes it is normal for most people. It's no big deal. We don't, But like I said, just I treat this as like I'm just on network TV, and a lot of times you can't do that, right? And Miss Amanda says if she's angry, she swears like a trooper. All right. Well, I'm glad you did too, brother. Came up in your feed. That sounds great. Stick around if you can. If not, that's fine. Come back next time. Check out some of the other content I got on the channel. And any of the other channels that we might have here, check them out as well. Great Farmer Freelance, you still with us tonight? Swearing is Australia's second language. That's pretty cool. I've never been to Australia. Sometimes I always tried to do an Australian accent. Probably not no good. But I always tried to do, growing up, I told you this before, and it seems like sometimes we always hit on the same old stuff here on the live streams, but I always wanted to try to be, some type of announcer, DJ, whatever, kind of in radio, TV, broadcasting, whatever it might be. And I always tried to practice different accents and stuff like that. Sometimes it's kind of hard with this East Kentucky accent. But being in different places too, I kind of pick up different things as well. Like Brother Beantown there, I like his accent. Let's see here. I'm not sure if I missed anything. We'll make sure here. Well, we do thank everyone for being here tonight. So far, so good. We're going to try our best to, after next Wednesday night on the anniversary show, we are going to do our best to, throw some more content out there. We haven't been out in the woods. We got a lot of things, a few different items that we need to do a review on. I don't have it here with me right now, but I've showed it before. Nate Holtzman of Holtzman Survival, Holtzman Guerrilla Survival. Some of y'all might know him from Facebook or whatever. I know he's on Facebook. There's different groups there, but he sent me a knife. It's called the Fireline, a nice fixed blade knife. It's $10.95 steel. I have showed it. Probably last week I actually showed it. But we got to do a review on that. So we're going to head to the woods, get a review on that. We got this fall, we're starting our Woodland Adventure series where we're going to try to do some overnight stuff, gear reviews as well, and maybe some skills, some bushcraft type skill stuff. Maybe setting up, maybe doing some type of video on tarp configurations, different things like that. Stuff a lot of people have seen before, but I always like to say, the thing is to say, people say a lot of things sometimes, like, I've seen that before, this so-and-so done that video, so-and-so done this video. But the thing is I can do that same video, but put my own spin on it, right? You know what I mean? There's Great Farmer Freelance. He's saying hello to Beantown. Good to see you there, brother. I appreciate you still being here. Nathan said he always wanted to go to Australia due to watching the crocodile hunter. Good day, good day. There's Vaz Survival. Good to see you there, brother. How you doing? Looking forward to the future adventures. Yeah. See, the thing is and I watch a lot of your stuff. And speaking of Mr. Vaz Survival here, guys, he has just hit his 1,000 subscriber milestone. Not sure how recent it was. I just seen a post the other day on Facebook. I messaged him on seeing if he might want to be let's see here. Okay, I just seen I just seen his message back. Seeing if he wanted to be a guest on, but that's okay. He said he might pop in here and say hello. But guys, go check out Vaz Survival. Great content when it comes to wild camping, a little bushcraft. I've seen him, start a fire primitively over there with the bow drill and things like that. So if you don't have Vaz Survival, he's just hit his 1,000 subscriber milestone, and you don't have him, go in there and hit him up. Give him another few more. Brother can be monetized. Good deal. Hard to believe the crocodile hunter got taken out by some fruity fish. Well, I know what you mean. It is hard to believe like that. Say it. Oh, you're welcome. But check out Vaz Survival. Check out Beantown Bushcraft. He's got content here on YouTube as well. I think he's mostly over on Instagram. So if you have Instagram, check out Beantown. And that's what I kind of use this live stream for. Most of the time is updates on the channel and shouting out other great content creators that might come in the chat. Now you got YouTubers and you got you viewers, and some of us that's in the chat like to view a lot of good content. Some of them are content creators, so just check them out. And if you like what they do, that's great. Yeah, he said, I'll definitely be a guest in the future. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. And, like I said, Jay is your name. Jay of Vaz Survival. Not sure if you heard earlier, but we got the Woodland Adventures coming up. But Next week marks the 1 year anniversary of the Dynamite Show right here on the Frontier Survival Channel, which what you're watching right now. And next week, if we get 75 thumbs up, we're going to try to show you why we're born to boogie. We want to get 75 thumbs up within 10 minutes past the 8 o'clock hour. And like I said, back in the fall, we done 50. We got 50 just in no time. So the stream will be scheduled at least 4 to 5 days in advance, somewhere around in there. So anybody can go in there and click that thumbs up before this even starts, right? So that's what we're trying to do. We're going to promote it. Try to get that 75 thumbs up. I know Great Farmer Freelance wants to see me dance. And I'm going to go ahead and ask Great Farmer now. If I get the 75 thumbs up, I'll have him come up on panel with me. He can dance along beside me. Oh, what is this? Okay, Great Farmer Freelance is asking. He says, Heath, sometimes you have to let us know what you use for your setup. You always have awesome live streams, great video and sound. Well, truthfully, I'm using a Chromebook laptop. That's all it is. Probably not a very big processor. Here where I live, we have pretty decent Wi-Fi. Just hooked to Wi-Fi. That's all I'm using. No hard wiring. And right here, I got this microphone. Now, when I touch it, you might hear a little feedback. But this is just a condenser mic. And I keep it down low so nobody, and you probably heard that, nobody, I don't like to have it sing too much. I mean, not that I'm trying to say I don't have a microphone. I just sound good. But, you know, I just think it looks better out of the frame. He says, no problem. I'm there. All right, brother. Next week. Oh, look there. Boz and Beantown figured out they're pretty close proximity. Thought he was all alone in the Boston vicinity of our kind. I'm up in the North Shore. Good deal. Great Farmer Freelance says, wow. But yeah, just a Chromebook. And, of course, I use StreamYard here. I use the premium version of StreamYard. I pay like $25 a month or so to where I can set up, this background that you see. I got, I made that background, put the name above me there, this, that, and the other. So that's what's going on. Just a Chromebook, a condenser mic, got a table here, got all my gear behind me here, as you see, different packs and haversacks and things like that. So it's cool. Beantown says, I got to get a laptop. Wi-Fi connection sucks at home. Sound will look better on IG live streaming in the woods. Yeah, I like your live streams on IG, Beantown. I've been to a few here recently, and I enjoy them. Good deal. Don't have many survivalists around here. Probably a lot of urban survivalists. What do you think? Maybe at least in the big city of Boston. I don't know. But see, that's one thing to take in hand is surviving in an urban area, if there's some type of, natural disaster or something like that. In 2012, right here in my home county, there was a devastating tornado hit. Never would have thought, a tornado would hit in these little mountains here in East Kentucky, but in 2012 there was a big swath of tornadoes that come through, and it destroyed the city. So, and of course, the town I live in is nothing huge. It's no metropolis, but it lies kind of in a valley. So the tornado got down in there and destroyed everything: churches, businesses. Since then, everything is built back, bigger and better than ever. There's a video. I got a video that I done early on when I first started the channel, where I spoke about that and showed some pictures in the video of the devastation. But I mean, if a person was in a bigger city and something like that happened, and even, in the small town I live in, I mean, have some type of, EDC kit on you, to be able to survive. You never know. One of the good things to have in your bug out bag or go bag if you live in a city and you need to survive is the little what's called a seal cock key. Some of y'all might have seen that, and I think I got one. Hold on just a second here. Let's see here. Please excuse. But yeah, seal cock key, which is right there. 4 different like socket deals, little square, and you can use those in the little water outlets on businesses and things that you might see. They really don't have a valve like a gate valve or ball valve or anything, so you use this to twist and get water. So that's always a good thing to have. Some of you probably have already known that, but there's about 4 different sizes there for, you never know what you might run into as far as sizes. But it's just a little wrench type deal to get some water if you're in an urban survival situation. Pretty cool, huh? Yeah, there you go. 4-way water main key, seal cock. Where I work, we sell these, of course. In our section where we have some plumbing tools and different things like basket strainer wrenches and things like that, and it actually says it's a seal cock key on the packaging, so that's why I called it that. But a 4-way water main key works as well. Yeah. Beantown's talking about he feels like he has a bit more freedom over on Instagram, I think you're talking about. Exactly right, Nathan. If it keeps up the way things are going in the world today, yep, there'll be more survivalists, most definitely. Most definitely. Let me check something out here on my phone real quick. All right, you never know. Sometimes you might get a message, just making sure. Willie Dobson said it looks like a miniature 4-way tire wrench. It does, kind of. But, I mean, if you look, it's different sizes. Yeah. Wouldn't catch you mucking around with the Crocs? Okay. But, yeah, talking about how we use StreamYard earlier, and I kind of like the StreamYard thing because I can, have these backgrounds and different things. And if I wanted to, I could throw my logo right up here in the corner. Just different things like that. Even throw an overlay like I had earlier, which was the thumbnail for the live stream. See that? Where I come from. So it's pretty cool, But I think, pretty soon I'm going to set up a live stream just straight on YouTube and, see how things go. I've never actually just live streamed straight on YouTube. I've always used StreamYard, which is cool. I mean, it's all good. But you never know. Just trying to use different platforms. Well, I've lost the comments. There they go. I don't know what happened there. Yeah, you're right. Beantown saying a Silcock key. He hasn't used his yet, but maybe a video about one is an idea in the future. Yeah, you're right. It's good video ideas. I mean, you never know. I mean, it's a good thing to some people out there might not be too educated on what that is, and doing a video on it Might help them. Jefferson said he was less than 50 feet away from a black bear on his night walk last night, and all was cool. The city would kill me with just the traffic alone. But yeah, things the way things are right now, gas prices, you never know, shootings, different things. Yeah, it's good to have some little knowledge on how to survive, or even some gear to help you, whatever. Jefferson said he'd rather mess with a crocodile than even a garter snake. I feel you, brother. Oh, not June 6th, Great Farmer Freelance, but next week, Wednesday, July 6th. Probably a typo, no big deal. But yeah, my boogie will be ready. I'm ready. I'm ready right now. If I was doing it right now, I'd be ready. Ah, gosh, here we got a new person here. Oh, and I would have to say a new subscriber because we got it on subscriber only mode. Sugar in the Attic Homestead. Well, that's cool. Leave me a comment, Sugar in the Attic Homestead, in this live stream, not in the chat, but in the live stream, so I can go check out your channel and see what's going on there. But good evening, first time in the live. You never know. Yeah, urban survival vid would be cool. Exactly right. But see, that's what I'm saying, you know. I mean, I don't consider myself a bushcraft channel, although I like bushcraft, don't get me wrong. I like to camp. I like to make, you know, shelters out in the woods, whether it be with a tarp or, you know, natural material. I like to craft things in the woods, make my own tent pegs, you know, different things like that. But my channel is more geared towards, you know, self-reliance and preparedness and survival. Bushcraft falls right in there, right? But I also like to hike. I also like to just camp in a tent or a hammock, you know, with my wife Mandy sometimes. So, you know, it all kind of boils right down into it. But first and foremost, I like just doing these live streams and making content for you all. And I picked that niche as far as survival because it's something I know a little bit about. And, of course, I learn something new every day as I go. But I'm able to, you know, use that as a niche. And, you know, now with the video series that we got going on, Tales from the Holler, which is kind of a vlog series, and we're going to be throwing more content with that because we got chickens now, and, you know, we're throwing in some homesteading action into that. There you go, Sugar in the Attic Homestead. And I got a lot of homestead channels that subscribe to me, and that I subscribe to them as well. But we got chickens. We got about 12 now. We gave a few away, and but they're white leghorns, and they're growing strong. We've got a few videos out on them, some shorts and different things, on YouTube and on Instagram. And, you know, they're not very old, and they'll be laying eggs before you know it. Forsyth, 808 Gordon. Well, that's an awesome name. Good to see you there. Great Farmer's Kid. All right. Good deal. Appreciate you being here. I appreciate you too, Beantown. But we're going to go ahead and do a little presentation for you. You know how we like to do that sometimes. So we're going to share something with you here. Has to do with some survival deals. We've been talking about survival, wilderness survival, urban survival. So we're going to share a screen here with you. Can y'all see that? But this comes from my go-to website, Ask a Prepper. And what we're talking about here is 5 survival myths that can actually get you killed, by Fergus Mason. We all know some dangerous wilderness survival myths that can get you killed. Cutting a snake bite open and sucking the venom out, for example, that's terrible advice. All you're doing is inflicting a painful and potentially lethal wound on someone who's already having a bad day. Drinking your own urine to survive? No, your body got rid of it for a reason, and drinking it will just dehydrate you even more. These myths are all about wilderness survival, though. Are there more general myths that people, even some preppers, might take as useful advice, but really just put their lives in danger? Yes, there are. Here are 5 of them. Number 1, you need to bug out if SHTF. Almost all preppers have a bug out bag. Many have a bug out location in mind, or perhaps already prepared and stocked. Bugging out can be a great idea. You might even have no alternative. If a wildfire is bearing down on your home, staying there probably shouldn't be in your to-do list. On the other hand, bugging out can also be a terrible idea. Generally, if your home is secure and not in immediate danger, you're likely better off staying there. If you stay at home, you still have all the stuff in your bug out bag and all your other stuff. You'll have more food, more clothes, even power and water for as long as they keep working. Your home provides shelter from the weather, animals, and other people. It's usually easier to defend a house than a camp in the woods. Bugging out should always be an option you're prepared to take, but it shouldn't be the automatic response to any crisis. You can always live off the land. A lot of people think that if worst comes to worst, they can live off the land by hunting, trapping, and foraging. Well, maybe they can, and maybe they can't. The problem is, it's not just about your wilderness skills. Other things can come into play too. Your ability to live off the land depends a lot on what season it is. In late summer and fall, there are plenty of fruits to gather, and animals are fattening themselves up for winter. It's usually not too hard to gather food then, and anyone with basic outdoor skills should be able to keep themselves alive. When the cold weather settles in, though, it's very different. Fruit, fungi, and even most edible greenery disappear. Some animals hibernate, others are losing weight. A lot of wild animals starve to death in winter, and they are adapted to life outdoors. If even they can't do it, most humans will struggle. You can live off the land in winter, but it's a lot harder, and most people aren't going to manage. Can you rely on MREs and emergency rations? There's no doubt MREs, or dehydrated emergency rations, are a convenient way to store food. They're robust, easy to prepare, and have a long shelf life, but can you rely on them long term? Sadly, the answer to that is no, not really. The U.S. Army says MREs are designed to be eaten for up to 21 days. And even then, they try to give troops at least one proper cooked meal a day. That's true, guys. I was in the Army years ago, served in the Army, and, an MRE we would have when we were out in the field. We would have an MRE, maybe for breakfast and for lunch, but they would bring field chow from the mess hall out to the field, for us to eat, just like you see in the picture there in the tray. They're loaded with calories, sodium, and all the other things your body needs to keep going for a couple of weeks of intense effort. But as a long-term balanced diet, they lack a certain something. In fact, quite a lot of certain somethings. Live on nothing but MREs for as little as a week, and your digestive system will start to get unhappy. What about the dehydrated food sold as emergency supplies? Well, they're no better than MREs, and in fact, they're often worse. Makers are also notorious for overstating how many meals you can get out of them. A 30-day emergency bucket might only last a week if you make portions large enough to supply all the energy you need. MREs and emergency rations are a great solution if you have to spend 2 weeks in a fallout shelter, but for long-term survival, you need real food. It's tinned food and dried staples that will keep you alive until the crisis ends or your crops are ready, not another pallet of MREs. You can't mess with a shotgun. I'm a huge fan of shotguns as survival firearms, to the point where I'd say that if you only have one gun, it should be a pump-action 12-gauge. Shotguns are powerful, legal almost everywhere, relatively easy to use, as versatile as a gun can be. On the other hand, to use a shotgun effectively, you still need to be able to shoot. A lot of people have the idea, probably from watching too many movies, that if you just point a shotgun in the general direction of the targets, the spread of pellets will ensure a hit. This is very, very wrong. If you're using a shotgun for home defense, it's probably going to be close range, 20 feet or less. At that range, the shot pattern will be less than 6 inches across, even with an unchoked barrel. A shot that would miss with a rifle is almost certainly going to miss with a shotgun too. Yes, shotguns are great, but they won't make up for lack of skill. You still need to get out there and practice. And you're better off as a lone wolf prepper. Survival is much easier if you only have yourself to take care of, right? Wrong. If you're on your own, you'll quickly find yourself short of time. Just staying alive will eat it all up. Where a group can divide up tasks and get more done, you're doing it all yourself. The chances are you'll find yourself at a bare subsistence level. There's always security to think of. If you're on your own, you'll have no protection from dangerous animals or people while you sleep. Even 2 people can manage round-the-clock security, although it'll be tiring. On your own, you're always at risk of something finding you while you sleep. Lone wolf status is something you want to avoid. If a real wolf is on its own, it's looking for a mate so it can form a pack. If it doesn't find one, it will probably die. If being a lone wolf doesn't even work for wolves, why would it work for people? Those are 5 of the most dangerous myths I sometimes hear from preppers. Got any more? Let us know. But that was from the author there. His name was Furtis Mason. 5 survival myths that can actually get you killed. So what do y'all think about that? On an MRE diet? Yeah. Oh, thank you. Thanking me for the service. Yeah, I served in the Army for about 8 years in the mid to late 90s. I was active duty for about 4, and then I was in the Kentucky Army National Guard. What did I miss here on the... Voz Survival's asking, are you asking me, Voz, how far from North Carolina? Your brother just moved there, and you'll be filming a survival episode in the Appalachian Mountains? That'll be cool. I mean, we done about 2 weeks ago, we done a Dynamite Show that we called Hollers and Hills. And some of y'all in the chat know what a holler is, but some of you might not know. But yeah, we kind of talked about the Appalachian Mountains and life in the Appalachians and how, and it's not like that in, just here in East Kentucky or the Appalachian Mountains, but for the most part, people here in this area haven't gotten too far away from being self-reliant and prepared when it comes to like raising a garden and canning your own, harvest and, hunting deer or squirrel or rabbit or whatever it might be to maybe have meat in the freezer, or raising livestock to have meat in the freezer. So, that we kind of touched on that. So, camping in the Appalachian Mountains, would be pretty cool. I would like to, and I don't think I'd be able to, but just kind of walk the Appalachian Trail a little bit. All right, brother. Voz says he's got to go. No problem. Appreciate you being here. A holler or a holla, or a hollow road. A holler, sometimes it can be like here in East Kentucky we call it holler because I guess it's just kind of the slang term, or maybe just the way it was derived as far as our dialect and whatnot. But it's kind of like just a 1-lane road, Years ago, they were just gravel roads. Maybe before that, it was just mud. Most of them around here nowadays are paved with blacktop, but just one lane road. If you meet someone, you kind of have to scooch over and let the other one by or whatever. Or if you're in an area, like say in the woods, and you're in an area where you got a little valley in between two hills, a lot of people call that a holler. So basically what a holler is a valley, I guess you'd say. Or at least that's the best way I can explain it. Nathan Bowman, who's from right here in East Kentucky, or even Po' Boy, might be able to explain what a holler is a little bit better, but that's how I think of it is. Yeah, there you go. Beantown just said it. A holler, Shane, is like a small valley. There you go. All right, Miss Amanda, good to see you. Appreciate you being here, heading off to work. No problem. I know what you meant there. But so far, so good. We've had a good show tonight. Just a little bit past the hour. Not sure exactly how long we'll go tonight, but if anybody's got any questions, go ahead, feel free. Trying to catch up with the chat here just a little bit, make sure I didn't miss anything. Sugar in the Attic Homestead is saying something about it's a way of life. Probably living in the holler. Oh, Bark Eater Outdoors just jumped in. I didn't see him until now. Good to see you there. Bark Eater Outdoors said he's just popping in to show some support. Not sure if he's still here, but Bark Eater, I did mention earlier, is one of the other content creators on the Roku network of GOTV, Great Outdoors TV. So if anybody in the chat doesn't have Bark Eater, go check him out. I've actually just recently met him, but I have been watching some of his videos, and I do enjoy it. Do appreciate it. Thanks for being here, showing some support. Sugar in the Attic Homestead has to finish some chores. Come back again. Most definitely, come back. Come back anytime you want to. Always feel free. We spoke about the Holtzman Gorilla knife that we received to view. I think I showed this not too long ago, but there it is. 1095 steel. Pretty decent blade on that, right? Nice orange inlays there in the handle. It's a G10 handle. It comes with a nice Kydex sheath, belt loop, and let's set the knife down here just for a minute. But right in there, the thing's hard to get out though. It's a nice little ferro rod, guys. So it comes with the ferro rod. It comes with the scraper as well. I'm not sure where it's at, but got a place right there for the ferro rod, and got the knife there. It's sharp, good and sharp. I'd say that blade's at least 6 inches. I don't know. That's a big old knife. That's not really a bushcraft knife, but it feels good in the hand. Probably just a good survival knife. You could probably do some bushcraft tasks with that, different things. I mean, you can at least get some feather sticks going. You can definitely process some wood with that if you wanted to. You could about use that for an axe or a hatchet. But yeah, we'll be doing a review on that as soon as we can. But there's what it looks like in the sheath. Very nice deal. Yeah, it is a nice knife. Thank you, Bark Eater. Oh, you're talking about the finger indent? Yeah, it feels real good in the hand. It really does. I mean, I think so. We'll be having a review on this soon. We'll probably throw that up on GOTV as well, Bark Eater, if I'm allowed. I'm not sure how that goes. I know there's some sponsors already over there, so I don't know how it'll work out there. Yeah, they call that Nate Holtzman of Holtzman Guerrilla Survival, they call this knife the Fire Line. Not too long ago, he had something called the Bloodline. And it had red liners in there. But the Fire Line right there. And pretty nice. I have played around with it, you know, not on camera or whatnot, so it does good. Yeah, I think you can use the spine. Yep, it's got a 90-degree spine. It does pretty good. I was able to use it a little bit. I would show you, but I probably better not do it here inside the stream room, right? Thumbs up to you, Bark Eater. Good deal. Thanks for being here. Great Farmer says, great knives. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. You ever, that's something that I got a notification saying I'm live. Oh, hey, there's Miss Raquel, Cottonwood Ranch. Good to see you. Thanks for being in here. Thanks for joining us. We'll catch you up to speed, Cottonwood Ranch. Raquel, you might have already seen the knife. I'm not sure if you just jumped in here, but next week, and you haven't been here in too long, so for the last month and a half, we've been promoting. But next week, right here on the Dynamite Show, next Wednesday night, July 6th, is our 1-year anniversary. And if we hit 75 thumbs up within 10 minutes past the hour of 8 o'clock, we will go live, or we will show you while we're boarding the boogie. We're going to get up and do another dance for you. 75 thumbs up, and we're going to dance next weekend. Or next weekend, not next weekend, next week, July 6th. I got someone messaging me here, and I was trying to pay attention to what was going on. But, good deal. Hey, there's my good brother there, Dutch Blackfeather. We've been speaking of him earlier in the stream, talking about GOTV, Dutch, how excited we are. Bark Eater Outdoors might still be with us. But exciting things going over there. Of course, Dutch Blackfeather, he approached me not too long ago, asked me if I'd like to be a part of it, and I said, sure thing. Exciting as it can be. Over there on Roku, it's all good. You know, we've told everybody in the chat already what's going on there. Dutch, we talked about how, that channel, GOTV, the network, and the Bushcraft and Wilderness Survival channel has grown up to the upper echelon. Great reviews, 5-star reviews, and this, that, and the other, which was great to hear. There's Miss Natalie Blackfeather, Dutch's wife there. Good to see you, Natalie. Appreciate y'all being here. Yeah, Dutch, I did mention earlier how you were going live and had your own live stream going on over on the IG, so he just said he's sorry he was late. He had an interview. That's cool. We do appreciate you jumping in here. We don't know exactly how much longer we'll go, but I'm glad you're here. We've had a good chat. Have had some new people come in, Dutch. Miss Natalie, that's just joined us recently. Just subscribed to the channel, which is all cool. There you go, Bark Eater. I was letting Dutch's interview play. I wasn't able to actually chat, but I had him going. So he got a view from me as well. Beantown Bushcraft saying he thinks it's giveaway time for the big 1 year. Well, brother, I don't know. Maybe if I can find something to give away. Not too long ago, I hit the 1,000 subscriber mark, and about a month or so afterwards, we done our 1,000 subscriber giveaway. And Miss April and her family of Nature's Wild Playground actually won that giveaway. And I forgot to mention, but of course they're usually here with us during the Dynamite Show. She's actually one of the mods here. But they're actually going camping this weekend and going to use some of the gear that I sent them, which was part of the giveaway. A nice little cook set and just different things. And they're going to take that stuff camping and test it out and use it and have a little video going on about that too. So, but yeah, 1 year anniversary. Maybe we might do a giveaway next week as well. We don't know. Could be a possibility, but we will dance definitely if we get that 75 thumbs up. And Dutch Blackfeather not too long ago suggested that I do the moonwalk. And we'll probably incorporate the moonwalk in our little Born to Boogie dance next week. But we got to get that 75 thumbs up first, guys. And we got to get it within 10 minutes past the hour of 8 o'clock. So you can hit the thumbs up anytime you want to. I'll have it scheduled 4 or 5 days in advance. We've already talked about this. And, you know, if you just hit the thumbs up, if we get 75, share it out. Share it on Instagram, share it on Facebook, share it on Twitter, TikTok, whatever it might be, right here on YouTube. I'll throw out some more promo stuff about it as well, and we'll see what we can do. If we can get 75 thumbs up, we're going to show you why we're born to boogie. Did we have somebody else join us? Iron Antler Adventures did. Good to see you there. It's been a little while, Iron Antler Adventures. Appreciate you being here. Hello to you. But yeah, we've had a great show tonight so far. We've talked about the new Roku network and the Bushcraft and Wilderness Survival channel over there, and all the great content creators that are a part of that so far, and how it's going to be growing with some other channels that's outdoor related, you know, with campfire cooking and maybe fishing on down the road and this, that, and the other. And we talked about how we're going to show you why we're born to boogie next week. We talked about how we're going to have some gear reviews coming up here on the channel. We talked about our upcoming series of woodland adventures that will be coming up this fall. So all kinds of great things. And like I said, that's how I treat these live streams. Sometimes we have guests. You know, we always shout out channels. We always, you know, let you know updates with the channel. And that's really, to me, that's what a live stream should be about. If you're a YouTuber and you're live streaming on YouTube, you know, update your community, your core community on what's going on with the channel. And, you know, just go from there. It's all cool. It's all good. Yes, yeah, I talked about that too, Dutch. How you know, we got good like 4 or 5 star ratings, something like that. Yep, broke all records for channel growth. Yeah, it was all good. Things are looking up with that. You know, I remember when Dutch first approached me about that and asked me if I'd like to be a part of it. I jumped at the opportunity, but didn't know how things would work out. You know, if it might be a slow start or you know, just a expedient start or whatever. But so far, so good. Yeah, moonwalk with the exclamation point. I got that. Natalie said, you forgot I moved to Friday. Well, I'm not exactly sure if I moved to Friday. This is a special Dynamite show this Friday. I actually had it scheduled, Natalie, for Wednesday earlier in the week. But had a little thing come up and we just couldn't do it Wednesday. So I said I'll postpone it till Friday. So next week's show probably will be on Wednesday night. Then we'll go from there and see what, you know, if we'll use it as a Friday night thing or a Wednesday night thing. You know, we'll just play it by ear. Dutch says I do a great job. Well, brother, you do too. And a lot of people in here do great jobs. A lot of great channels here tonight. Oh, Beantown's got to run. Catch yous later. You're welcome there, Beantown. No problem. Have a good night. But yeah, we also had a little presentation, Dutch and Natalie and Iron Antler Adventures, and anybody that's joined us late, we talked about the worst, the 5 survival myths that can actually get you killed. So go back and check that out when the live's over. We will clip that out and make that a standalone video. Those little presentations have been doing pretty good on the channel. I have, you know, I do love the fish. I like the fish. I don't incorporate that fishing too much in my channel, or haven't yet. But I have one of those presentations that I've clipped out of a live stream where I talked about the 8 best lakes to fish in the state of Kentucky. That video right there has got almost 1,000 views. And I know there's videos out there that people have that get way more views than that. But to me, getting 1,000 views in that quick of a time is a great deal to me. I appreciate that everybody watched that. And yeah, just talking about the best lakes to fish in Kentucky and what it is you might be able to catch in those lakes. And so far so good. It's been out a couple months or so, and I only got one other video that's got over 1,000 views, and that's my Old Hickory Butcher Knife video, which I released way back when. But yeah, it really has nothing to do with bushcraft, nothing to do with wilderness survival, nothing to do with camping, nothing to do with hiking, nothing to do with, but it's still got to do with the outdoors. So I guess that's why it works so well. Maybe just the way I presented it. I don't know. But so far, so good. Captain Jack is down in Somerset for work. All right. Kentucky is a beautiful state. You're right. Captain Jack, are you new to the channel? I'm not sure if I know I've seen you earlier. I apologize if I've met you before. Sometimes it's hard for me to remember. I always incorporate that to back in September, I had the Rona, and it seems like I get a little brain fog going on sometimes after having that. You're new? Okay. I'm glad you're new. I'm glad you're here. Appreciate you being here. But we haven't done this yet, so we're going to give someone a chance to come up on panel if they want to talk about something, anything they got going on with their channel, if they have a channel. If they don't have a channel, anything they got going on in life they might want to discuss. If they want to ask a question or whatever it is, there is the link. Click on it and we'll give you about 15 or 20 minutes platform. There you go. Welcome aboard, Dutch says. I'm glad you're here, Captain Jack. We've had 2 or 3 new people coming in tonight. Good deal. Appreciate the subscription. Hope you enjoy everything, and I hope, you continue maybe going ahead and watching some other stuff. We got all kinds of different content out there. All pertains pretty much to the outdoors. Some of it's, about self-reliance and preparedness. Some of it's about homesteading. Some of it's about bushcraft and survival. So, there you have it. But, yeah, see, that's another thing. Natalie talked about maybe moving to Fridays, and that could happen down the road. You never know. Next week will be on Wednesday, though, guys. So remember that. You all will get your notifications, get your, be able to hit your reminder, and just make sure you hit that thumbs up. We want 75 of them. And we're not going to change the rules. We want 75 thumbs up before 10 minutes after 8 o'clock. And if we get it, somewhere during that live stream, we're going to get up and dance. We're going to get up and boogie. We might have a heart attack, but we're going to do it. The moonwalk's going to be incorporated in it. Who knows? Thank you, Bark Eater. Thanks for hitting that thumbs up. Make sure you hit it for next week too, though, brother, because that's when we're going to dance. You probably don't see many bushcraft and survival channels get up and dance, but I'm going to do it. Remember to look for next week's live stream. It's going to be titled Born to Boogie. Very good title. It kind of fits, doesn't it? Is Mandy going to boogie with me? I don't know. I tried to get her in here tonight, but she didn't want to. She's actually in the other room right now watching television. Imagine that. Right, Dutch? Yeah, you're going to see the dance. You've got to be here. Hit that thumbs up. Like I said, it's going to be scheduled 4 to 5 days in advance. You can hit that thumbs up anytime you want to. Don't retract it because we want to get that 75. But like I said, we're not going to change the rules. If I don't get 75 by 8:10 p.m., then we won't dance. The thing is, Natalie, you say you want to see the moonwalk. You just don't know what kind of things I might do. I might do the Dougie. And we don't do the Dougie in Kentucky, but we might do it. There's Art and Adventure with Tasha. Hello, y'all. She said, good to see you, Tasha. Appreciate you being here. We still got to make sure you hit that thumbs up, Tasha, and make sure you hit the thumbs up for next week because we're going to get up and dance if we get 75 thumbs up before 8:10 p.m. July 6th for the Born to Boogie live stream. We're going to show you why old Heath here was born to boogie. Nathan said, oh, wow. What are you saying that about, brother? Only if you're listening to the boys around here for the Dougie. There you go. That's kind of where I got that from, Captain Jack. Well, Jefferson, what it is, brother, I'm going to have this live stream, next week's live stream scheduled at least by Sunday. This coming Sunday, right? So you can go and anybody can go in and hit that thumbs up from then until 10 minutes past 8 o'clock. I'm not trying to get 75 thumbs up in 10 minutes. So anybody can hit that thumbs up from then until, we'll try to get that 75. Like I said, back in the fall, I got 50 about the same way by promoting it and just throwing some different stuff on there on the community section and just little short videos promoting it and stuff. Even going to different live streams and just telling people in the live stream what's going to happen. Even though that was somebody else's live stream, they were gracious enough to let me, kind of promote what I had going on. Yeah. Oh, yeah, it works like that, brother. No problem. Yeah. There's Hunting and Stuff with J&J. Hello to you. How you doing? All right. Hey, there you go. Miss Tasha's promoting something there. She says July 7th, which will be the day after, at 9:30 a.m. starts her 24-hour live. Now, I've known people that try to do those different live streams for that long, and you know that they probably won't, YouTube won't they'll either break that down into 12-hour live streams or something like that. I'm not sure if you knew that or not, but it seems like if you try to do like a 24-hour live stream, YouTube will kind of break it down, but, it'll still be on your platform, still be right there. And Shane is going to be on panel with you, okay, to do his morning live on your live. Well, that sounds cool. Dutch saying hi to Jefferson. Jefferson saying hi back to Dutch. Good deal. All right. Hunting and Stuff. J&J says doing good. All right. Thanks for being here, brother. Appreciate you being here. Okay, that's right. Okay. Well, like I said, about 12 hours or so. You have to shut it down, and then you got to start another one. Well, I commend you for trying to do that. I hope all things go well. I'm sure at one point or time on July 7th, I'll be able to tune in and say hello to you. Hopefully you'll be able to have plenty of stuff to talk about in 24 hours. Sometimes I have a time trying to figure, I run out of stuff to talk about, even though I'm just rambling on most of the time. Yes, exactly right, Dutch. We talked about that a little bit earlier when you was doing your live, but yeah, we showed the knife again. We got the the Holtzman knife, where we're going to be doing the review on this baby pretty soon. Probably this weekend sometime. I don't know. But we're going to get out in the woods and do some, wood processing, whatever it might be. Showing some things that this bad boy can do. Yeah, gear reviews. We got some other things. We got a little camp blanket that we got sent to us not too long ago by Get Out Gear. We're going to try to do some type of review on that, but we probably won't be incorporating that review until we do our Woodland Adventure series, where we can actually be on some type of outing, some type of overnight, and actually use that as a blanket and see how well it works. Yeah, that's a good knife, good robust knife, most definitely. Little update from Tasha again. Says we will be having Shane's morning live. Yep, celebrating his numbers. Going to be doing giveaways plus channel shout outs. Then have people on panel on and off. Yeah, good deal. Yeah, that's what I talked about earlier. That's how I kind of treat my live streams. Just by shouting out people that come in the chat, or anybody that's hit special milestones recently, like Voz Survival, who was here with us earlier. He just hit 1,000 subscribers, which is cool. So if you don't have Voz Survival, check him out. That's VAZ Survival. Let's see. Looks like we're caught up with everything. I don't guess I missed much. And I tell you now, guys, if there's ever a time where you're asking a question or trying to get my attention, and I ask you, just go ahead and ask it again so I can maybe see it again, because sometimes I might miss something. But guys, with that being said, next week, like I said, it'll be set up at least by Sunday, maybe before. But, you can hit that thumbs up, and we want 75 by 10 minutes past 8 o'clock on July 6th, and we're born the boogie. And just look out for more great stuff. We'll be throwing some content over there on that Roku channel, GOTV. We'll be throwing content on YouTube. We'll be even soon maybe going live on Facebook. Imagine that. We've been able to go live on Facebook, I guess, anytime we can, with our business page we got going on over there. But most recently we found out that we can set up a paid event. So that's cool. Oh, Willie's still with us. Good to see you, Willie. He said he loves his knives, but he don't have a pew-pew to love, or do I? There you go there, brother. But been a good live stream tonight. We've had a lot of good people here tonight. We're probably going to go ahead and leave you for now, but remember next week, and let's get those thumbs up. We want to dance. We really do. We really do. Let's see what Po Boy said here. Did you like my AR build that my boys got me for Father's Day? We built it last Saturday. It seemed to turn out good. Yes, I seen that, Po Boy. Yep, we seen that. I seen that on Facebook. Good deal. Captain Jack, nice meeting you too, brother, and come back anytime. Feel free to go watch any of the videos. Hit the thumbs up on any of them. It helps with the analytics and this, that, and the other. And Captain Jack, please let me know, do you have a channel before you go? I'll check you out. Natalie's asking plans for the 4th. Yeah, maybe a cookout or something, Natalie. Thank you, Dobsons. It's been a good live. Sometimes sometime or another we'll be trying to do a big 4 or 5 hour block of live streaming going on. You never know. Oh, Captain Jack, you're working on one. All right. Well, when you ever get one started, let me know in a live chat, or when we stream, or drop me a comment in one of my videos and say, hey man, I got a channel going. I'll check you out. I definitely will. But with that being said, guys, we do appreciate each and every one of you. We thank you all for being here. And just remember, when you see the Born to Boogie live stream, when it's scheduled, just hit that thumbs up. We want 75. Guys, remember, always, stay prepared, stay self-reliant, survive if you can, and just remember, you got to have drive to survive. You all have a good night, and God bless you.